Hi guys, welcome back to Cooking with Hua. Today I'll be making an Asian pork riblet recipe. It's also day 4 of my 12 Days of Christmas series. I'm using 3 1/4 pounds of baby pork riblets. I like to cut the pork riblets into bite-sized pieces. I like using the pork riblets with some fat on it. It's going to give it a lot of good flavor. Add some cold water to your bowl of pork riblets. Then you want to add in 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Let it soak for 20 minutes, and this is going to help alleviate any kind of smell from the pork riblets. During that time, make sure you boil about 2.5 to 3 liters of water. Drain the pork riblets and give it a quick rinse. Then you're going to add it to the hot boiling water. Boil the pork riblets for 40 to 45 minutes until they are tender. Feel free to use a pressure cooker to cut down the cooking time. While the pork riblets are boiling, let's prepare the seasoning. You will need white pepper powder, onion powder, garlic powder, oyster sauce, and salt. Remove the pork riblets and reserve 3 cups of the pork broth. This took about 45 minutes for the riblets to be tender. Add the pork riblets into a very large sauteed pan. If your pork riblets were on the leaner side, add in 1 teaspoon of cooking oil. Then add in 1 1/2 cups of the pork broth. Now it's time to add in this seasoning, and the seasoning measurements will be listed down below, as I said before, in the description box. Give it a light toss to make sure all the seasoning has coated all of the pork riblets. You're going to want the pork broth to reduce down. Then you want to add in 3 tablespoons of the oyster sauce. Lightly toss all the pork riblets together so then all the seasoning can meld in together. And as you can see, you can start seeing some of that caramelization and the pork fat that is draining. Now all that goodness on the bottom are gold nuggets. Add in the remainder 1 1/2 cups of the pork broth. And let it reduce down until it caramelizes. And it's going to give you this very nice sheen on your pork riblet. And I've had the heat on medium this entire time. The oyster sauce gives it a nice umami flavor of saltiness and also sweetness. Feel free to pair this with a side of rice and some chili pepper. Now you can also eat it alone by itself. I really hope you enjoyed my Asian pork riblets recipe. Comment down below if you've been enjoying my 12 Days of Christmas series. I will also link down below my Christmas series for day 1, 2, and 3. So make sure you come back tomorrow so you can see what I'm cooking or baking for my 12 Days of Christmas series, day 5. Bye guys!